guys? Today I want to show you how you can install your pastel, your Sage Pastel. So you need to have the Sage Pastel manual. I think you'll find it on your portal. It will be there. So you really need this Sage Pastel manual, which is written Training Sage 50 Cloud Pastel Manual. So you'll find it in your portal. So the part that we are interested on this PDF is the lesson 1, installing Sage 50C Pastel Partner. This is what we are interested on. So I just need this part, copy, then I'll paste it. So I want to quickly navigate to that part. Okay. So here we are. So as you can see, these are the objectives. We have got objective A, B, C, and D. So A is when we are preparing to install, we have to check the hardware software requirements, installing the printer driver, and check the system date as well as changing the screen resolution. Then part B, we need to install the actual Sage 50C Pastel Partner. Then C, we need to resolve the decimal separator error. Okay. And D, you need to register your Sage 50C Pastel Partner software. Then we will be done. So when you are preparing to install, so what you need to focus on is that you need to verify the following points. Check that your computer meets the hardware and software requirements for Sage. Ensure that there is a printer driver installed on your computer. Confirm that the date on your computer is correct and change your screen resolution to be at least 1024 times 768. Okay, so these are the recommendation requirements that you need. The hardware, the minimum must be a single core, but the recommended is supposed to be a dual core or higher. Then if you are installing from the DVD, you need the DVD drive, but normally we are going to find our software setup on the online. So there is no need to be worried about the DVD drive. Then the RAM or the RAM must be 2 gigabytes or higher, which is recommended. For the saver, it might be 4 gigabytes. Then the screen resolution, the minimum must be 1024 times 768. Then on the operating system, support, it works on Windows 7, Windows 8, and Windows 10. Then these ones, if they are not pre-installed in your computer, whilst you are running the software, it might ask you to install them. So don't worry about this. And those who are using MacBooks, Apple MacBooks, this one is not applicable. But if you are using the company version, it can work. If you are using the company version, it can work. Okay. So do not worry. But if you are using the company version, it can work. So you can use that one. But if you don't have that, then it means that you need to find someone whom you can borrow for that period, for that 1 week period, and you do your assignment. That's all that is needed. Okay. All right. So here we are. Here we are. So in order to verify the computer minimum hardware and software requirements to install your Sage Pastel. So for Windows 10, you open File Explorer and right-click on on this computer and select properties. So what if you don't find mine? I've pinned it on the taskbar, which is the File Explorer. You can open any folder on your computer. You can just double click and open any folder on your computer. It's still fine. Then where it says this PC or this computer, depending, right click and click on properties. Okay. So mine is Windows, it's Windows 11. Yes, mine is Windows 11. So this is how you check. So now this panel comes out, this one. All right. Then my core here, it can say dual core. Mine is Core i7. Okay. Then the installed RAM is 16 gigabytes. So you'll find that yours might be 2 gigabytes or 4 gigabytes or 8 gigabytes RAM. Then my computer type, system type, operating system is 64-bit. Okay. So here, this is how it shows. This is the processor. This one is the 8 gig and like what I have showed you. So like the processor speed and the RAM is already shown, which is what I showed you. So to close the system properties screen, click on the close button. So since we are done, I will just click on the close. Next, we are going to verify the optical drive and hard drive specifications for Windows 10. We open the File Explorer and right click on the local disk. Okay, so this is the File Explorer. Now we go on the mine is say Windows SSDC. So right click on that one, properties. Then this comes out. Okay. So the blue one is the used space and the free one is the space that is not yet used. So you can see that I've got 285 gigabytes that is not yet used. Okay. So this is it. As you can see. So the properties screen will display the amount of utilized and free space available on your computer. So like what I've showed you, mine has got about 200 something. Okay. So you need to install a printer driver. Okay. But as you can see, this is the one that was written last semester, assignment number 6. Okay. So what I want to show you is the type of printer that you are required to have. All right, we'll look at this when we are going to do our lessons for pastel. But for now, I wanted to head on to here. Okay, here. Okay. So you need to have the virtual printers installed. So either the Qt PDF or the PDF creator, and you need to set it as your default printer. Okay. And each time when you are doing your pastel, you will be required to print out the documents. So they have to be in PDF form. So these two virtual printers can assist you. And you do not need to hand in screen prints out of your pastel documents. reports or input screen. And do not print from Pastel, Microsoft Word, Microsoft Excel, and that. So you just need cute PDF. So what you then need to do is you need to go onto your browser. If you are using Chrome, it's up to you. But as for me, I'm using Chrome. If you are using Microsoft Edge, you can just use that one. All right. So what you then need to do is you click on Qt, you type Qt PDF, okay? So you download this one, you click on this one and you download it. Or you can use PDF Creator. So you click on PDF Creator, you download the software, then you click on this. Then you click on free download. So the moment you click on free download, then it asks you your free virtual printer allowing you. So you click on this one. Then the download, it will begin. Here it is. So it will start. So it's around 104, but I did already downloaded it, so there's no need for me to wait until it finishes. Okay. Then once it's downloaded, you then double click it and you install it. All right. So please note that depending on the Windows operating system you're using, the names of the tabs and buttons may vary, but the process remains the same. So on the search icon, click on Control Panel. Okay, this is my control panel. Now, on the control panel, View by, you need to click on View by and select small icons. So now I'll go on the devices and printer. Okay. So depending with my version now, you can see that these are my printers that are there. So if you click on the device and printer, you'll see the list of printers here. If it's not there, then it means you don't have any printer. But since you have downloaded the PDF creator or the Qt PDF, you'll find it here. Like in this case, you see that mine is PDF creator, which is here. Okay. Then, all right. Now, choose a device or a printer to add to this list. But normally when it's there, you just click on it. The printer that I want isn't listed. If it's not there, okay, all right. So you click on that one, depending with your version. Then add a local printer or a network printer with manual settings. This is what you click. Then click next. Then on the section, choose a printer port, keep the default settings and click on the next. All right. All right. Now install the printer driver. You install, choose the printer from the list, then you select. Then on the following screen, select the option to use the driver currently installed and click on next. Then that's it. So the following screen will display, assign a name to the driver you are installing. In our case, we'll call this the printer pastel printer. Then click on the next. All right. So the printer screen, sharing screen will display. Sharing your printer will allow everyone on the same network as you to print to this printer. So think of a good share name for the printer, e.g. This will let all other users know that they can only print black and white uh, and A4 size documents on this printer. If you are only installing the driver, do not share the printer and click on the next. So click on do not share the printer. Then once you have successfully installed the printer, select the tick box to set the printer as the default. So let's see on this one. All right. Printer properties and preferences, advanced. Okay. All right. Um, all right. It's fine. Okay. Let's go. Set as a default, then click finish. Now it's now there. Like, remember when I showed you in the beginning, it gave us all these types of printers that are there. All right. So if you receive errors when printing in Sage Pastel or your printouts are not correct when you print to screen or your printer, you can go through these steps to reinstall your printer driver, which may have become corrupt. This can often solve. So you redo this until it gives you the proper um, printer. All right. Now we want to set up the driver. Okay. So depending on the printer that you have loaded, the screens may differ from the screens in the activity. The important fact is that all the paper sizes must change to A4. Okay. So open the printer properties. So that's what I was doing. Mine, I can just go here and go on printer properties. Okay. Then this is the name of the printer. So the selected paper sizes on the printer drivers are listed here. A4 is the only paper size that should be listed. Okay, so let's see on mine. Printer. Then here it says letter. Okay, so I need to change that one to what? To A4. So to change the paper size, click on the preference options and select A4 as the page size. So here, properties, then preferences, Okay, then, all right. All right, advance. Later, then you select A4 here. Then you click OK. Then apply, then OK. Okay, let's see preferences again. All right, still is showing later. But that's what you need to do. Preferences, then advanced, A4. So as long as paper or output here A4 is selected, then you are fine. You are fine. Okay. Then you have now installed. Then check the system date. So here the system date is 18 September 2025, meaning to say is the correct one. So once you have started processing in the Sage 50C pastel pad, do not change the system date as this will lock the software. Okay. Sage 50C pastel partner will not allow you to work in a company if your system date has been changed since the last time you worked in it. All right. So I have checked. I saw that is correct. Then changing the screen resolution. Remember we said the limited, the minimum is this. So if your screen resolution is set too big, for example, 800 times 600, your processing screens in the Sage Pastel will not fit on the page and you have to scroll up and down to the left and right while you are working. All right. So to set your screen resolution, you need to right click on an open space on your desktop. All right, so let's say this is my desktop. A lot of things are opened. All right. So right click, then display settings. All right. So as you can see, my display resolution is 1920 by 1080 by 1200. So you can have this, but remember the minimum is this one. Ne? So this is the minimum. So anything above, anything from here above, it's okay. So you can select the one. So mine is 1920 by 1200. Okay. So this one is 1366 times 768. So you click on the apply button to save your changes and click OK. All right. So you have now successfully set up your computer for the Sage 50C Pastel Partner installation. Now, we are now on point B where we need to install the Sage 50C Pastel Partner. Okay, so if you work on a company that uses Sage Pastel software, it is not recommended that you install the educational software on the same computer. Please install the educational software on a separate computer. Like what I said, if you have got the company Sage Pastel, you can use that one to do your assignment if they allow you to do so. So there is no need for you to install this one. But if you don't have, then you can install this one. You can install the educational version. Okay. So since you are using the pastel manual, so you open your web browser and enter the following address. I think I'm going to also pin this. I'm going to put this link on the video so that you click on it whilst you are doing your installation. But you can also open this PDF, then you can just click on it, then eventually it will open this. Okay. So once it's open, you click on this download. You download this one by clicking here, download. So already when I click on download, it starts to download, but I already have it, so I don't need it. I'll stop the download. Okay. Then, as they have said, you download the first one. On the getting started or latest version, click on the download next to the software version you want to install. Then, after that, while it's on the browser, you come here where it says pervasive PSQL. Okay, pervasive PSQL. You click on this one. Then you click again the first one, download. But as for me, I don't want this one. I have it already. Okay. Now you download the top one here, version 13. All right. Now you download the version 13. Once the downloads are complete, close your internet browser and then confirm your user account. Control settings are set to never notify. So in the Windows search folder, type user, right? Search, then user. Then here we are, you click on that one. Okay. Then tell me more about user. So far, never notify me when. Then you drop down to that. Mine is set on don't notify me when I make changes to Windows settings. But you can drag it down to never notify me. All right. Then you click on OK. Then click yes. All right. Then you are done. So once you have downloaded, this is now your pervasive PSQ. So that's the first one that you need to install. So you extract all, you right click, then extract all. All right. Then go on the one that is written 32-bit or x86. Then you double click on it. Once you double click on it, this shield will open. Once it open, you click on next. All right. Then select the option I accept. When you are here, you click on accept, then you click on next. Then there are two options that are there that will come out. There is run as a service and run as an application. So click on run as an application. Then you click next. Then there are also two options, complete and custom. Click on complete, then click next. Then once you have done that, then you have to see this window, then click install. Once the installation is complete, don't change anything, just click next. Okay. Then this window will appear. Don't put anything. Click on finish. Okay. Then the pervasive registration screen will open like this, the web page. Then it says registration. Then just click on close. So since you have downloaded the Sage 50C Pastel partner, which are these ones, you go on the Sage 50C partner setup. Okay. Then you double click on this one, not the Express, but this one, the 50C partner. Then the window installer will automatically start to run on your computer. You will be prompted to install Sage 50C Pastel Partner on your computer. Once you double click, this one will come out. Click on next. Then this one comes out. Then click on accept the terms in the license agreement. Then click on next. Okay. Then on this window, click on typical. Then next. All right. So the destination folder screen will display C pastel/19. So do not change any of the settings on the screen. Okay. Then click next. All right. Then Sage Pastel will now give you a message that it is ready to install and ask you to confirm your selections. Click on install button to begin the installation. As the installation runs in the background, a series of screens will display information about the set. But remember, this one now you are using version 13. So by the time when this one was there, I believe it was this, but it will display the one that you have installed and the version that is there. Okay. Once you have take note of this, once you have clicked on the install button, do not try to stop the installation. Stopping the installation will cause a corruption and problems on your computer. Let the installation complete and then perform an uninstall afterwards if any changes need to be made to the installation. So leave it while it is installing, and that's it. So when the installation process is finished, the installation shield wizard completed screen will display. Click on the finish button to complete the installation. If you have installed or removed software, it is advised to restart your computer. So you click on the finish button. So click on the yes button to restart your computer. Once you click on the finish button, it will ask you to restart. Click on yes. So allow the computer to restart. Then after that, when you want now to run your pastel, so it will be on your desktop. So normally, as for me, I normally remove things on my desktop. As you can see, it's very clean, except this folder. But when it's here, you double click it, then immediately it will say the decimal or thousand separator for numbers and current formats are not the same. All right. So please change your Windows settings. So if you want to resolve this, you click again on the control panel, right? You go on the region here, region. But remember, the first thing is you need to change to small icons. But once you have done that, there's no need for you. Click on the region. Then we are here. Okay. On the region and language option screen, select the Formats tab. Ensure that your format is English, United States. So we are here. This is the format. On the format here, allow it to be what? English, United States. So if it's South African, just click on the drop down and go to what? To English. Then after you've done that, click on the button at the bottom right corner, additional settings. So additional settings, right. Then go on the current here. So normally when you change to United States, okay, normally it will be US dollar sign that will be there. Okay. So if it's this one, then you just highlight it and press R like this. Then you click on apply and then okay. You don't need to change anything. All right. So once all settings have been changed, click the apply button and then click on OK. It is always recommended that you restart your PC for the new settings to take effect. So after that, you click on apply, OK, then restart your computer. Okay. When you then open your Sage 50C Pastel Partner, there should be no error. Okay. No error. All right. Now, the last part is to register your Sage 50C Pastel Partner. So to register your Sage, double click on the desktop icon. Then after that, this window will appear. Which says welcome to Pastel screen or display. Then you click on the next. Okay. So you click on next. So once you click next, then the registration type screen will come. Then select the single user or safer registration option and click on the next. So you click on the single user or safer registration. Then click on next. All right. Then the registration details screen will now Open. So whilst the register online is clicked, tick also on the educational pack here. Tick here. Here. Tick there. All right. Don't tick on the demonstration. Don't do that. Right. After you ticked like this, okay, then remove the tick on the register online here. Remove it. Okay. So after you've done, the educational pack cannot be registered online. Take note of that. It cannot be registered online, so you need to remove it here and tick it. Then, but this educational pack must remain ticked. So online registration is reserved for packages that have been purchased by businesses and are issued with the base serial numbers. So you now need to remove the tick next to educational pack and then replace the tick back next to educational pack. So after you have removed this, ne, come again and untick this one and tick it again. All right. Then after you have clicked on the educational pack, then replace the tick back next to educational pack. You now need to press the following combination. These ones. Control, Shift, and T at the same time on your keyboard. Okay? So you press Control, Shift, T on the keyboard. Then a registration assistant pop-up box will display. This one, it will display like this. All right. So please enter your registration code. So you are required to enter your registration code. So in this case now, you don't use this educational code here. You use the one that they provided on your tutorial later. Okay, this one. So if you navigate on your tutorial later, go on the, is it addendum here? So that's where you come. This one, you do it on your own. If you want to write a Sage, you have to open an account, but this is not what we need. Okay, this is the training manual, so you can just go through it and then create your university profile, but this one is not required for you to do your assignment for Sage. Okay, these ones you are not allowed, but you can just go through it and fill in your details. Okay, this is for the profile. Then you can write. Now, how to download, install, and register your software. This is what we did already. Please refer to lesson 1 in your Sage 50C Pastel training manual that you downloaded. Okay. Then, MacBook installations are not supported. Okay. So, remember, we are here. So, this is the key that you need to copy You copy it and then you paste it here. You paste it, then you put a dash and copy this one, the remaining one, because you cannot copy it all at once. Then since there is a dash, then like you put a dash here, maybe it ends here, then you put a dash, then you paste the remaining one. Okay, like this, as you can see. But you are using this one on your tutorial later. Okay, and this one will expire on 31 December. Then after that, you click OK. Then we are back here. Then you click next. Okay. Then it says the registration code entered does not correspond to the version of the pervasive you are currently learning. Then you just click on OK. Then the last screen of the registration assistant is a summary of your registration details. This screen can be accessed at a later stage by clicking on Help, then select About once you have opened Sage Pastel. So this one will then appear. Like in my case, if I open my Excel, my Sage, so if I click on Help, I think, let's see, not this one. Help About, yeah, as you can see on my About, it tells me this information. Okay, so it means that I've installed my Sage Pastel correctly. Okay, so Help About, here it is. All right. So basically when you open, then all the other options will be grayed out except these ones. But these ones, the grayed ones, you cannot do anything because you need now to work on the actual company. Okay, you need to work on the actual company. All right, so we are done. This is it. That's the same as this one. All right, then the next lesson that we are going to do is on how we can now do the assignment, but I will show you using the previous assessments that we have done, that were done, like the semester 1 or the semester 2 2024. I will show you how you can go about it. Okay, I'll show you how you can go about it. Any question you can ask through my inbox. I'll be able to assist you. If you have got any challenge, you can also ask via my inbox. You now have my number. Then that's it. Thank you so much for your time. Want you to install, just follow through everything. Then next lesson will start on how to do this portfolio. Okay, so thank you guys. Enjoy your day. Bye.